Real talk.
2 generations.
Nothing off the table. Welcome to Chicken Butt and Ream.
You came to the conversation suited and booted.
I know you came looking like the baddies.
That's what you think.
Hello.
I would say more like bravo.
It's not giving that.
Yeah,
it's giving
reality
baddies definitely with the
Okay.
boho braids.
Well, I guess you could say I'm a
Miracle
baddie.
knots.
I guess you could say I'm a baddie. I'm a goodie and a baddie though. Cause you know I always I don't know why everybody want to be bad. Cause I want to be good. Why I can't be a goodie?
Okay, well you could be a goodie.
Period. Thank you. Goodie. Call me goodie, not baddie.
She want to be a goodie bag. Go ahead.
Whatever.
She want to be a goodie bag.
We getting into the reality TV conversation. We've been having this conversation for a while, talking about the shows that I watch because I'm a true Bravo light, right? And
Well, I watched some of the shows with you as well.
Yeah, you watch some
Yes.
of Bravo. Yeah, but I'm talking about from the inception. Like I've been
Oh
watching.
yeah, you're an OG Bravo.
Yeah,
right?
OG Bravo light.
Yeah,
Right?
OG.
Into Real Housewives of New York, like first season. You and your sister just started wrapping up that first season, right?
Not the first season. You talking about the show?
The show.
Yeah,
The show,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
The show. What I'm saying is that y'all just started watching OG Real Housewives of New York.
Right.
Those was the originals of the Bravo chain.
Right.
Right? They be crashing out on there for real. And I love it. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I love it. So we can't really talk about reality TV like Bravo and the other networks, Zeus and now that's TV, without mentioning certain names. Like Nene Leakes, I mean, she was like a big, when they came out with her season with Housewives of Atlanta, she like changed the game, not only just in how they was presented, but you can go back and see how she even changed over time.
Oh shoot! She was not a fun kid.
Time. Like, you know, and her real life played out on TV because her husband even died. Like, you know, it's just, you can't mention reality TV, Bravo reality TV without mentioning Nene.
Is she coming back on the new season? Do you know?
They said that she was going to be coming back on,
But they got K Michelle in this season, right?
yeah, not this season.
The next
of
season?
the show, but she was going to be on like one of the spinoffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
A
like
spinoff?
an OG spinoff. Or
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah. I
what was
did
the
see
name
that
of
they
it.
were supposed to be
Yeah.
doing that. Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
But yeah, Nene Leakes was big.
Yeah.
Even when Instagram came out, her in the GIFs and stuff, like she heard the one clip of her running with her wig. It's so funny. Yeah.
She changed the culture of, you know, that
Reality TV as well.
Yeah. Nene Leakes, also Kenya Moore. She
Kenya.
was another one who had the antics. Who else I'm gonna say? Candy. Because we talked about Candy a little
yeah.
bit.
You think she had a big impact on, like, in terms of culture in the way that Nene Leakes and Kenya Moore did, though?
Well, Candy was the first one who had her mom, like, on TV in the mix.
Wait, but didn't Keisha Cole have her show?
Well,
Or that was after? Because she had, that was before.
Cole, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
thing.
Keisha
I
Cole
love
and her
Keisha
show.
Cole. But Keisha Cole was supposed to be just as big as Mary J.
Mm-hmm.
And her family brought her down. It was it's so sad to, like, even when you say Keisha Cole, I mean, like, dang, poor Keisha Cole. But,
Not poor Keisha.
No, it is like poor Keisha to me because I like Keisha Cole and like I can relate to her like on a lot of different ways. And I thought she was going to be like the next Mary,
Right.
but that didn't happen. So if you had to pick like your honorable mentions from your 2 networks, who would you mention? Like I know like Ivory, I know Summer, Big Lex, Rolly, Anya, who just got married.
Anna?
Yeah.
Not Anya. She
I'm
calling her
sorry.
Anya, y'all.
I'm sorry. She just got married.
Yeah, I mean, you said the people, basically. Natalie Nunn.
What's her name from Philly who ran off Meatball?
She does not get an honorable mention, and no, not at all.
Yeah, but she ran off Meatball, though.
She didn't run off Meatball. Meatball got kicked off the show because she had brought scissors.
Period. I mean, not like period. But I'm just saying, how she get kicked off when she the one who brought the cousin? That's a typical Philly thing, I swear. Like, I can't.
The cousin,
like,
they just friends. They friends. They call themselves sisters.
Oh, they wasn't. They not
No.
blood related.
No.
Oh, okay.
They was friends. They called themselves sisters.
They was blood related.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, you didn't mention Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. Oh, my God. But Tommy is like reality TV for real. Tommy is reality TV for real. Like, Tommy is not just baddies. Tommy is, you watched her too. On Love and Hip Hop and all them VH1. Yes, you watch. Tommy is real reality TV. And she's real life as well. She is not.
So she's not specific to any network. Cause
Right.
Right.
And that's what she always be trying to tell them. Y'all using me for clout.
Period. What about Jada? Jayla?
Jayla, yeah, she from Bad Girls Club.
She from Bad Girls Club. Okay.
But I don't think she gets an honorable mention. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she gets an honorable mention.
So redo your honorable mention. Like, redo it. Tell me again.
If we being unbiased,
right?
Natalie Nunn, Ivory, DTB,
DTB?
Diamond the Body. What? Diamond the Body.
She shifted culture. She shifted. Why do she get honorable mention? That's what I'm saying.
Diamond the Body is iconic. She's the first Nail TV person to go to Zeus, then go back to Nail TV.
See?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, Diamond the Body, yes. She deserves an honorable mention.
Okay.
I already said Ivory.
And Ivory deserves an honorable mention because she did the same thing. She
Ivory
went from network to network.
Ivory is a star like how Summer was.
Oh, okay.
Cause her first show, she was on Baddies of Las Vegas, and she was skinny. She wasn't like how she is now. She was small, and that was her first show ever on that STV, I think it was. And she was a mess on that show. Okay. But then she started, then she went to South Central Baddies, and then South. And then we start talking about the South. That's what I'm saying. It's not like Bravo. It's kind of like by show because you don't get the same people. Like it's one network, right? But it's not.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different
people. Yeah. Okay. So like
that's the good thing too, though. With Bravo, you get to build emotional connection with them because
that's delusion. That is delusion, not an emotional connection.
Viewers feel more connected because you get to see them season after season after season. Right. Whereas your network, not your networks, but Now That's TV and Zeus, is people are changing each season. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And then like you got Kashmir.
I don't know her.
You got Kashmir.
She's honorable mention?
Yeah, she honorable mention. The thing is, though, with Net TV, it's like people get honorable mentions for reads and like their confessional, or they'll get honorable mention for like the fight.
Okay.
But she get honorable mention for both though because she funny in her confessionals. She funny. She be talking. Yeah, and she fight. I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, but those the people that I named so far, I think are
Yeah, it's important to mention the honorable mentions who carry the networks in the season because they have to get because if not for them, then some people wouldn't be tuning in. Right, they waiting for the next big person. The next
that's why the Real Housewives of New York is not going to. But that's why they had to bring back certain people, like they bringing back Carol. But Carol is not.
Yeah, Carol is serious though. She was like a.
I like Carol though.
I like Carol. Yeah, but she was like more the serious, mature side. Mature, demure.
I don't know. To me, is when I watched it, I was expecting a little bit more. The way you made it seem, it was like, oh, they was on there acting the fool, blah blah blah. And I mean, they was on there acting the fool, but it's like it wasn't like how you was trying to make it seem.
Well, they was on there crashing out. I mean, it's definitely not like a Baddies or Zeus or Now That's TV situation, but you got to remember, when that show first came out, people wasn't on TV acting like that.
Right.
Especially not the wealthy. Right. The wealthy, the well-groomed, the well-trained. They wasn't acting like that on TV.
Right. I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
so
we
for you
had-
to see that for the first time, that was like, oh yeah, they on there crashing out.
Oh, yeah, I
But
loved
for
it.
me to see that, it was like, okay.
Yeah, but that's from your
It
point.
was like, okay,
right.
and really all they was doing was sleeping around. That was it.
No,
And getting drunk.
No, that's not all they was doing. It was a lot of stuff going on. Politicking, relationships, money problems.
Yeah, but you politic in your everyday life anyway.
No, not like that. Like they was hanging and rolling with the Margot Lago.
The Mar-a-Lagos, that wasn't even until later.
No, girl, that ain't true. But that ain't true. That ain't true. But even before that, it was Real World. Real World. I don't think you remember that because that was like before.
That was
the
when they would
Housewives stuff.
always all live in a house and they would
live
still
in
go
a
to.
house.
Yeah, I know that
was
show.
like the original baddies.
That was on MTV. Yes, I
MTV.
remember that. I know that show.
MTV.
Yes, I know that show. I watched that show.
Yeah. The Real Housewives of New York with Ramona, Luann, Bethany, Jill, Sonya,
Money
Dorinda.
can't buy your class.
When y'all saw her, I swear, y'all would be on my line every time.
Oh my God. Luann is funny.
Hilarious.
Yo. I swear, like, that's how I
She
just
is
knew that
top-tier
they was.
delusion.
That's how I knew that they was delusional for real. Like, because,
Delusional.
oh my God. And then speaking of delusion, Sonya, I'm sorry, but Sonya, when I first watched it, I swear Sonya like had just got divorced from her husband. Then they said she had been divorced from her husband for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this lady is real life delusional. But you know what? I live for it because, you know, we all like to be a little bit delusional in life. But they just delusional all the way, you
All
know?
the
They
way.
just living in a different world. And you got to respect it.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. I'm telling you, Sonya, Dorinda. Oh my goodness, when Dorinda would get drunk and upset, she would be like she would come out
Yeah,
ready to
Dorinda
fight.
was never funny to me.
She was angry.
She was angry, yeah. She was
so
angry.
She was,
She was
so
an angry drunk.
But I loved Sonya dynamic with her crazy bestie.
Ramona?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I liked it in the beginning, but then it started getting weird a little bit.
Weird how?
Because then Ramona was when everybody started to be like, oh, Sonya is a drunk, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, Ramona, you be drinking right with her,
Yeah,
too. So it's
yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
but...
They used to bully Sonya.
Sonya, yeah.
They used to bully Sonya.
Yeah.
But I think they did that because they was a little bit envious.
They was
in my
jealous
opinion.
because Sonya really had the connections.
Yeah,
Everywhere they
Sonya
went,
knew-
she would be like, I never been here before and still know people.
Yeah,
Still
she
know
would
people.
Not just know people, but she would know people that would be living there.
Yeah.
Like living there that
Yeah.
can make moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sonya just didn't care. The girl barely took a shower, I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. She barely took a shower. She would have all these people at her house. Like her house was like one of them.
Her interns.
Yeah, her interns. It's like, where did you get them interns from? And it's funny to watch her because that's at a wealthy scale. But just imagine.
She not wealthy though.
I know.
She ain't had no money.
I know she didn't have no money, but because she was married to who she was married to, she had connections, right? So it's like to watch Sonya is almost like watching your auntie in the projects. Like, you know, it's like they house is the house everybody come over and then she know everybody and she like making connections. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay,
like Sonya is the wealthier version of my auntie who live in the projects who got everybody staying at her house and cooking platters. And so she know everybody.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people coming to stay out at her house because she could put them on or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she done probably done had every cool dude in the neighborhood, but they still respect her. That was Sonya. That was Sonya.
Yeah.
She barely wore underwear.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You would see her multiple times washing underwear in the toilet.
No, not in the toilet, in the bidet.
In the bidet.
She said the bidet you use it for 3 things: to wash underwear, to its regular use, and then she said she put her face in the bidet. I couldn't believe that.
I just cannot.
But
I cannot. Those was the original eras was like the gold standard of Bravo. That like started the expectation and the trend and all of that. Yeah. They were less self-aware. Like now, if you watch Real Housewives of New York now, it's not good. It's not good. It's more curated. It's a more curated show.
It's a mess.
Those
They are
girls
not
on there-
entertaining. They're
Yeah,
dry.
yeah.
they don't have no personality. Like
Yeah.
with the shows, it is somewhat produced, but when you rely on it solely being produced, it's boring because
Yeah.
it's no real aspect to it. Like,
Yeah.
people are not putting a real personality in it. That was the one that, like, on the original Real Housewives of New York, you could tell that some of the stuff was produced, but that was still them. Like, when I say this all the time, but when Ramona and Sonya, like, you can tell that they are performing for the camera, but they're just being themselves and performing for the camera. Like,
They were being themselves. And they was really friends. Like now when we watch these shows now and they be like, oh, this is my friend. They really don't be friends.
right.
They be picking now like who can be the best cast member with this cast.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody come on pretend like this is
No,
your
that's
friend.
definitely true. But going to like Now That's TV, because they only shoot shows for like the week or whatever, so you don't really be knowing people unless like you was on a previous show with them and like then you talk when the shows was off. But you don't know people, and the way they explained it, and this is so funny, the way they explained it is you in jail now, so you gotta click up with who you click up with. Is we gang or we not gang?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all be looking at fighting as like entertainment. That's the
Well,
part.
that's what the gladiators did.
Oh. So we going back to those days? Like you find that entertaining because sometimes I can watch some of them shows with you, right? Because I like to be in the know, just so I can connect with my students, whatever, right? But it'd be hard for me to watch. They be fighting over what?
Nothing. They fighting to get it back. That's what they fighting for. They
like
fighting to get it back. But
That's
I don't like watching Zeus with you because when you watch Zeus and then STV, you have to be like enveloped in the delusion. Like you have to be enveloped. You have to like really immerse yourself in the experience. Because yes, everybody knows that this is not what we want to do. Like this is a mess. This is a mess. But it's
We still
entertaining.
clock in, though.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
We press play every
And I'm
time.
sorry, anybody that's talking about that's a little vibrational and I don't watch that, blah, blah. Oh well, that's you. That's what I watch it and it's entertaining. Okay,
Yeah.
they on there getting active.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I know it's trash.
That's like listen though. That's like when back in the day, y'all didn't have these devices and all this stuff. When there was a fight going on the block, people would be nosy and go watch, right?
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, exactly. That's like when you driving on the road and it's a car accident. People slow down to watch, right? Why? Because they want to be nosy and they want to see what's going on. It's the same thing, except it's live every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Oh, shut up. Not the plug. Not
No,
the plug.
ain't no plug, but I'm just saying.
It's so toxic.
I'm just
It's
saying.
so toxic.
Yeah, it's
so
toxic,
messy.
but you have to know when to like clock in and when to clock out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a
Like
different
I
type
clock
of
in to
crash
watch
out.
the like people. There is definitely different types of people, for when they clock in and clock out. I clock in. I'm to watch the show. I'm not in it for the Instagram and stuff like that and checking on. You clock in on Instagram. You don't like
clock in
watching
on
on the shows.
Instagram?
No,
You
you
talking
not
about
Instagram,
your
but
TV?
TikTok. I'm saying TikTok.
Wait, what you talking about? Not Bravo, but you talking about Zeus and Now That's TV.
Yeah.
No,
You get updated on TikTok.
Yeah, because I can't watch the episode because it's so violent. And it's so violent to a point where I be lost. I be like confused. Like, what are they fighting for? And they be fighting like to the death. Somebody can get hurt. So at that point, when I'm watching it, like, I feel like it's just too old for me to be watching that. That's too much for me.
I
I'm
respect
not,
it.
I'm not clocking in on that because
respect
no way.
Right.
Like Bravo, they'll fight sometime, but it's like a little professional fight. Not like a boxing match, but it's like more they not gonna let you get beat up to the death where you got blood in your face all deranged and all of that. I don't think that no money is worth that. And yes, it's entertaining, I guess, to the people who, see it as entertainment. But from my lens, I just see it as a bad representation of our culture.
No, I agree that. I
do.
agree that it's a bad
It's
representation.
a bad representation.
I agree that it's a
don't
bad
represent
representation.
our people. But you got to understand the other side of it because I see like in schools and things like that, these kids are acting out those TV shows. Like they acting them out with adults. And
Well,
I
that
have
goes
tell
back
them all
to
the
our
time.
last episode, though. That goes back to our last episode about parenting, right? It's the parents. I'm sorry. I wasn't allowed to watch certain shows. Why are they kids allowed to watch TV, those shows and stuff?
It's the parenting, but we got to keep it real because it's systematic too. Why are you creating, like, let's look at like a Lemmy. Let's look at a Lemmy. He's a black person who has this black network, right? You have a responsibility to your people, to your culture. You know the age range that's watching this show. Like, you have a responsibility to your people. At what point do you decide to promote like a positive message of young black people? At what point? Now you got this Scotty with the baby and you on there disrespecting this girl. Clearly she's special. Something ain't right with her. Like, what I'm saying is that when I say special, meaning that she is being brainwashed. She's being brainwashed to, she's being brainwashed to believe that this is okay.
Right.
He's on there talking about how he has what did he say about the relationship?
It was a customizable
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what you giving to the people. Mm-hmm. To watch the young kids,
right?
It's impacting our culture in a negative way.
Yeah,
he has a responsibility, and he's not living up to his responsibility. And then you got Andy Cohen. Andy is on there making buku bucks, allowing these women to exploit themselves. But these are grown women at this point. Like, that's a little bit different. And these women have money. These women have money. And then...
Well, do they have money?
Well, they pretend to be.
Because they going to jail left and right.
Child, geez.
Like, you get what I'm
saying?
They going to jail left and right.
They are going
One
to
thing
jail.
I can say about Zeus is that... Well, I won't say that because I don't know.
No, say it. I want to know. Say it. What you about to say?
They get paid, or at least from what I see, they get paid.
Yeah, they get paid because it's easy to pay them because guess what?
They already coming from nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't even know what to do with the money. So they blowing the money, right? Yeah. People get afraid when you getting paid and you are investing.
No,
I
agree,
what to do with your money.
Can we talk about the Bravo to jail pipeline?
Oh, yeah, the Bravo to jail pipeline.
Because that's the thing now.
That's crazy. The Bravo to jail pipeline.
That is a thing now. So like, what's going on with that? Because how many people going to go to jail?
Yeah, how many?
You got DUIs. You got fraud. You got scams. Girl. You got they getting sued left and right. Girl. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. But they big balling over there with designer and all this stuff until they get divorced from the husband. And then the other girl.
Which one?
My God, the new one with Rachel Zoe.
Oh yeah, Rachel Zoe.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm sorry, but she is a wannabe that just so happened to have made it.
That's what you think?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't like her personality.
I don't like her. Oh, my God. She always talking about some designer or something. And it's like, girl, you're a stylist. Yeah. Like, okay, you don't have to continuously talk about what you got on.
She's a brand, too, though.
Okay, whatever.
She's a brand. Yeah, I have a piece of her. Yeah, she's a brand. And then you got Erica. Erica is like, she was living life with Tom. And then when Tom got caught, she said, I will not be turning in these diamonds. She said they're going to have to catch me if they can. And she made it very clear. She said,
well, would you turn in the diamonds?
Me, to be honest, I probably would. You know how I am. I probably would feel so bad that, I would just turn them in. Because at that point, I probably would feel like I don't need these anyway. Like, I'm a people person. I care about people anyway. But I think what she did was right based off of law, right? Like, she's saying it has to run through in the court of law. They always sticking to that. But me, that's my downfall. Yeah, yeah. Well, what about, like, the Married to Medicine? Toya and Eugene. You watched it with me this season. When she had that blow up on him, disrespected him. Which allow other people to disrespect him.
I don't like her and I don't like him. You like him, though, but I don't like him.
No, I didn't say I liked him. I said
I don't like him.
I feel like he married the wrong person.
He's a punk.
I feel like he married the wrong person.
He's a punk.
He is. I'm not saying that. But you got to know what you marry. I view him as like, the corny dude that is a doctor. So he got a little bit of coins. That's how I view it. It
doesn't give that to me.
What does
it gives punk. It gives, I don't know.
Yeah. I just think he don't even have the energy I think Toya's personality is so huge. She's so delusional. And like, she spins and spins and spins and he just works and works and works. Mm-hmm. And that's just, she opens him up for all of the things that happens to him on the show. And then you got Steve with the Michael Jackson jacket on, right? But he ain't playing about his wife. But you like
Steve. No, Steve is funny to me. I swear he is funny because you, like you said, why do he got on all that flashy stuff while his wife's sitting next to him with the, the wife has on calm clothes and he is just over the top. I don't know.
Like that either.
But he don't play about his wife.
Yeah, no, he don't play about his wife. I respect that. I respect that because he don't play about his wife. And then you got Heavenly, who Damon she respect Damon, but at the same time, it's like she's in precarious situations, and then she just kind of, and Damon don't say much. I don't trust Damon. I think Damon is sneaky. That's me. I feel like he cheats on her. I do. That's just me watching the show, been watching the show. And
I think the Bravo shows, they all different. Like the new show that just came out, Real Housewives of Rhode Island, that one is different from the rest of... Remember we was watching it and we was like, oh, this is different.
Different how?
Like, in terms of aesthetic. Like, I don't think Bravo has a consistent aesthetic across shows. They definitely give different vibes.
Okay, speak more.
Like, even when you talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it's a different aesthetic in terms of not only how Bravo treats the cast, but like how the cast presents themselves. It's a different aesthetic because I think that's the whole point of the Bravo thing. When you go to Zeus and now STV, really it's the same aesthetic across shows, but it's just different people. That's what it is.
Aesthetically, I feel like Bravo is different, a lot different than now STV and Zeus.
Yeah, I think yes.
But I do feel like at Bravo they have favoritisms. Like you can tell based off of the cast trips. We talk about that, like the black shows. They cast trips don't be as elite as the white housewives.
No, and they be
shows.
only getting one trip. They don't even the other shows they be getting like 2 trips, right?
Yeah,
they only get one trip. And the one trip. But remember what show? What Potomac.
Potomac. It's like
Potomac. Oh my God. That just shows it's not even only the how many shows, but like the budget for the trip that they allow to take, because obviously like Bravo gives them a budget and then they whatever the host or whatever the person that's assigned to host the trip, they put in whatever else on top of that. That Potomac trip, oh my God, that Potomac trip was so bad.
Horrible. And nobody intervened.
And the crazy part is that how much was the budget? Because really, like, she stayed at her house. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she stayed, but remember I said I didn't know if she used the budget to put furniture in her house because she was saying that the designer was there, and it's like, what? Why is your designer here? She had all them people at her house, and it's like, why did you have all them people at your house when it's supposed to be like, the trip for the show?
Right. Do you think that that's a mindset around culture? Like, we going to give Beverly Hills more, experiences, expand their budget, like it's already expected, and then you have these shows over here is like they get what we can give.
I don't know. I think it's a favoritism thing, and then I also think because like, how long has Beverly Hills been on?
Well, it's been on for a while.
Yeah, in comparison to Potomac.
Yeah, but they always had nice trips. They always took trips that was like, out the country, like things like that.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Because we have the shows like Southern Charm, Shy's. What other show we was watching? Summer House, right? These people are over 30 and up. 30 and up, and we watching them like they are college kids.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first, in terms of like Summer House or even Southern Charm, when I first started watching it, I thought they was like 20s, late 20s. But when you told me they was reaching 40 or over 40, that's kind of ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
There's no way that's that ridiculous. Our people could be on TV at that age,
acting like
and
that,
and behaving like that.
Yeah, but when you do look at it, like on Zeus, you got Natalie Nunn, and she's 40.
Oh yeah, But Natalie is in a different position. She not the one that's fighting on the show at this point.
Yes, she is.
Oh, that's crazy.
She was just at the reunion tussling.
Oh, she was tussling at the reunion?
Yeah, with Rolly.
Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it still don't give the same grace that these
it's not given the same grace. It's still talked about. Like, it's still a topic of discussion.
Right, exactly.
That Natalie is 40 years old acting like this. Yes, that is a topic of discussion. In comparison to the Southern Charm or Summer House people, they is 40 acting, in my opinion, worse, because really we only see Zeus that's on TV. Like, what I'm trying to say is we don't know, for Zeus and Nana's TV, we don't know these people real life. Like, we can say that they coming from nothing or whatever,
right.
But when they together.
Right.
With these shows, that is reality TV. This is their real life. This is how they acting in real life. Like, with Zeus and Nana's TV, we can say that they putting on a character or something. Right. But, yeah, they still not giving the same grace in terms of, like,
no, society view them as they still growing and they still learning.
Yeah, that part blows
Just imagine if we was given that same kind of grace.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they still growing, they still learning. When you hit 18, it's like you got to get out my house, you got to go because you grown. No, they mothering them until they 50 years old. They done been to rehab several times.
No jobs.
Like all kind of stuff. And it's like we watching it and looking at them like they little kids. Little kids. And then you got Vanita and like a Sierra, the two black girls on there.
That's a shame. I don't want to be too harsh on them.
I don't want to be too harsh on them, but I'm just saying the producers and the people in the cast put them in these situations and constantly make them look like the butt of the show.
Well, I got a question about this because on one of the episodes that we just recently watched with Summer House, and Sierra was talking about how it's hard with her being a black woman, like people saying online that she's getting played by the white man, and and then the new guy, I forget what, TJ, that's his name. TJ, he jumped in and he was like, yeah, when I came on here, I was like, I have to act a certain way, blah 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 blah. How do you think that they feel in those positions? Like, because we saying that the producers or whatever put them in those positions, and then they are being made out to seem like they getting played basically by them people, and I'm saying they position basically.
I feel for them because I feel for them, but then also I want them to be advocates and stand 10 toes down in what they saying. Because one instance, right, you connecting with your blackness,
right,
meaning that that there's harsh realities out there,
right,
and that you're going to be scrutinized more than the average, right, because you're the only person of this race in this space, right? But then they go around, like right after that, they go and they date.
Yeah.
They date that culture. They date, which, is fine. I'm a strong believer in you date who you love. I don't care. But at the same time, it's like you are a representation of your people in that space. So you have to represent. Like, you have to represent when it's not right, or when you know that it's not right. Speak up. Stop always acting like you're the victim.
Right.
Because at that point, you're not the victim. You are choosing to be in that space and place. Right. You choosing that. And now you want to say, I'm crying because Amanda is sleeping with my boyfriend, Wes, ex-boyfriend. It's like,
I agree with you, but I'll play devil's advocate, okay? Because somebody gotta, I'll play devil's advocate, but I agree with you. But I'll say from their perspective, maybe it's kind of like, yes, I do want to stand up or whatever, but I'm on TV, right? And I'm getting backlash from both groups, right? So I'm just trying to find a common middle ground, and that's a pressure for them, And sometimes people can't take that pressure.
Yeah, but it's not about you to find a common middle ground. It's about you to stay true to who you are. Like, that's what it's about.
But that's why I just said some people can't some people can't handle the pressure.
Well, you shouldn't be on the TV then representing a whole community.
But you got to think about it, though. Who is in control of the TV and the networks, right? You have to appease these people.
You don't have to. You chose to.
In order to yes, you choose to at the end of the day.
It's like on one hand, I understand, like, you know, what they saying, because that is all real. That is all true. But on the other end, but you're going to continue to do the thing?
Mm-hmm.
No, not so much. And then you got like Vanderpump. You got the women, the old women, Vanderpump, Patricia.
Patricia is Southern Charm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah, are they like madams? Like, what do they do? Like, you know,
Hello.
because they be on this show, and it's like, why are you on these show with?
And
but the thing is though, they not young kids though. That's the funny part. They not young kids. But we was about to say, we was both about to say, yep, with these young people, and they not even young. I just think that's crazy that like subconsciously we have been programmed to think like, oh, when people of certain race like. Even though they are a certain age, they are still young until they move into a certain stage. Whereas for us, it's kind of like age is a definitive factor for when you are an adult. And not only that, and I'm just putting on my job title hat, is that when our boys are in 6th grade, like once they get to middle school, it's like you better be having these hard conversations, because society now looks at them as potential Black aggressive men. That's how they look at them. And you got these 40 years old on these reality TV shows, and they just kids. Yeah,
they just kids. They're just kids.
That's unbelievable to me.
It's just crazy how the dynamics, you know.
And the crazy part is, like, now that I think about it, they got gray hair and all, and we still saying they're young people. Kids. Yeah, like you don't even have gray hair.
I do. I got a little string.
No, but not like how they got it. I'm saying they salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know.
Salt and pepper.
You primarily pepper.
I got a little sodium.
Yeah, use this a little, you know, salt back.
No, but I do think that's weird. But you know, and we gotta watch when we say weird, because I just learned this.
Yeah, let's talk about lingo. Yeah, let's talk about lingo.
Not too long ago, because saying weird,
it's like the most disrespectful thing you could ever say. Yeah, like somebody's a weirdo. Like you're a weirdo. It's like, what the? I'm a weirdo. Like what? Don't call me no weirdo. Don't call me weird.
No weirdo. That's like fighting words.
Yeah.
In Philly though. I don't know. If
weird. Like who's weird?
To other states and other places.
Yeah, I don't know. But don't call me weird.
Y'all gotta comment and tell us. Like, is it weird?
But even on the shows, like we go talk about Now That's TV. Now That's TV is the lingo originators. Okay, we got on the dead homies. We got on my soul. We got on my mama. On God in heaven. They got everything.
Wait, I can't.
They got everything.
Summer.
You talking about Zeus, yeah.
Yes. On Zeus. I'm sorry. See, I don't even know what shows they be on. I'm sorry. But
network.
Summer, right. Network. Okay. Sorry. Not shows, but network. Right.
The network.
I remember when Summer first came on, and you did not like her at all. You did not like her. And I was like, no, I like Summer. I said, because you know why? She already made it very clear she ain't got nothing to lose. That girl had a rough life, and she trying to make it. And when she made that comment,
I'm not gonna lie though, I think that season I think that season changed the trajectory of Baddies. Like that season, Baddies before wasn't like all the way. Yeah, Baddies before wasn't all the way violent before that season. So that's why I think I didn't like it. That I differentiated Now That's TV and Zeus. Now there is no difference really now. So that's why when Summer came on, that's what I'm saying. That's why when Summer came on and she gave Now That's TV energy. That's why I kept saying to you is that she belongs on Now That's TV, not on Zeus. Okay. Zeus is supposed to be the high class ratchets.
Well, no, now they compete.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. That first season. So me saying I didn't like Summer, that was why.
Her energy was fresh.
You never watched Baddies before that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I identify her early on as being like a star player because of her personality, her energy, her I don't give two flying. She willing to come at anybody. She don't care, beat up or not. She still want to get back up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dang, that girl is crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't condone it. Absolutely not. I do not condone that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's when I was like, when she said, "Oh my mama," I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So go ahead.
We was talking about lingo, so I want to bring that back. What lingo do you think is on Bravo?
Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo?
Okay.
Right? And she would say, twirl, 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 Kenya. Kenya, they cannot mess with Kenya. I'm sorry. Kenya was like an OG.
The Atlanta franchise are originators. Yeah. They are very much originators. Yeah. I'm talking about I guess the rest of them got some, but
no, they got
they
some,
not
they
like
that.
They ain't not like
how you said the win. Money
can buy your class. But that's not even the same. That's not lingo. That's just we making fun of her.
Housewives of Orange County, the Tres Amigas, like they would say little things, but it wasn't like hitting like how memorable, memorable, like transcend from different seasons, different episodes. Not really.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Do you think we watching these shows for the same reasons or for different ones?
What do you mean?
Me and you. Like from your Gen Z perspective and my Gen X. Like, do you think when we watch reality TV, is it for the same reasons? Or do you think we watching for different reasons?
What do you watch reality TV for?
So I watch it. I tune in because it provides me a space to just relax my brain. And I like to see people make bad choices. I do, because all day I have to make decisions, like real decisions in real time, and it's like a decompressor for me, escapism.
No, I tune in if it's entertaining. If it's entertaining,
but entertaining is fighting for you. That's what I'm saying. The different reasons that we watch.
I just told you it's like slowing down to watch a car accident. Why are you slowing down to watch the car accident? And somebody might have just be laid out on the floor. Why are you slowing down to see that?
I don't want to watch the car accident, but I'll watch after. Like, I'll go out there after it happens.
But even you watch...
To help.
Yeah. You ain't slowing down to help. You storytell.
No, that's not true.
You storytell.
You talking about
when we're driving,
you can't
and
stop to help strangers. You get hurt.
But, oh my God. Okay, mommy. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that.
Tell me what you saying.
Nobody's saying that you have to stop to help. What you said that you seeing you slowing down so you can stop to help. I'm saying you ain't slowing down. You slowing down to see what's going on.
Nah.
But I'm watching it because it's entertaining. Yeah. Like if I'm watching Bravo and it's not entertaining, I'm turning it off. If I'm watching Zeus or Netflix TV and it's not entertaining, I'm turning it off.
I like to watch it because it's a crash out. People making bad choices left and right. And I don't really get the opportunity to make those bad choices, so I like to watch people do it. That's entertaining for me because it's like a stress reliever, I guess. That's why I be tuning in. And it's so addictive.
Yeah, it is addictive.
Yeah, and I know it's not good. It's not good to watch.
And I would say the second reason why I'm tuning in is to make commentary.
Right.
Commentary. The commentary always be good. That part be juicy. I love the commentary because I'm able to comment on if I was in this situation, I would do this, blah, 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 blah.
It's like communal gossip without consequences.
Right.
It's like you can gossip about it, but it's like no true consequences to you because you just giving your opinions on the show.
Right.
Yeah. I think we talked about this a little bit, but do you think that reality TV reflects black culture or stereotypes? And we could talk like Bravo and then Zeus and now that's TV.
I think for all it's a stereotype. It's feeding into what people already believe. That's what anything is though. It's just the stereotypes all across the board.
All across the board.
We
was hype about the Married to Medicine. Like that's supposed to be like, doctor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that show, I was ashamed. Like oh my God. Aww. Not ashamed, but disappointed. Like at least with Zeus and now that's TV, they are not saying that they are prestigious black people, They are not saying they are prestigious black people. You got doctors on here, which means
Doctor
college.
Future senator.
Bye. Bye.
I definitely would vote for Heavenly.
Go ahead, Representative. Yeah.
No, I would vote for Heavenly, and just because I would, and I'm not.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to vote.
I'm voting for everybody black.
Everybody black. Exactly.
Yeah. Voting for everybody black.
For
yeah.
It's like what? Yeah, I am. But I'm also going to pull her to the side and be like, girl, X, Y, and Z.
Well, it's no point in pulling Heavenly to the side.
I don't like that part that they do that on TV.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying
like
though. For it to be presented as like, you know, Married to Medicine, and then you go and watch the show, it is kind of like, and I guess like real life is filled with gossip, like especially when you're in with a group of people, like it's going to be gossip, of course, but you know, just handle it a little bit more, you know, gracefully. You a doctor, black doctor.
Yeah,
but I will say they do a lot of charities and stuff. They do have some good representation.
They do good work. They have some good representation.
It's good representation.
I think that the marriages on there, like how we was talking about Toya and Eugene, and like we don't like Eugene, we don't like, you know, Toya, how she treat him. But I do think that they have the strongest marriage on that show. That's my opinion, based off of, you know, being married for how long. I do think that they have the strongest marriage, even though we see her disrespecting him or allowing whatever.
Well, don't say based off your marriage, because
no, it's not based off of my marriage.
Okay.
Absolutely no. My marriage is not comparable to nobody's. No, I'm very much different. No, I would definitely do not behave that way, and my marriage is. You can't compare it to nobody's. I mean, I'm not trying to be boastful, but I'm just saying, alhamdulillah. Whatever. I'm comparing it to, period.
Don't brush your shoulders off.
You know. But no, I'm just saying, comparing it to the marriages that's on that show. Like, you got the Simone and Cecil. I think that their marriage is good, but I think she tired of Cecil. She's very much tired of Cecil. And you got Dr. Jackie and her cheating her husband Curtis. Curtis is a cheater and always gonna be a cheater. I'm sorry.
Steve and
Mimi.
Contessa.
Contessa. Oh, you have Contessa. Contessa. Oh my goodness. Like the hair, the clothes, so cheap. She remind me of somebody I used to know. Oh, it's horrible. The bodybuilding. It's like, girl, you look sad. I'm sorry. She look bad. She look bad. So they marriage definitely, both of them cheating. And then you got Quad and her boyfriend shenanigans that she trying to do.
She don't have no boyfriend. She wants a baby.
But remember, she was married to Greg, and she want a baby, and she going to say, what did she say, Hara? What did she say about her eggs?
Too far.
Too far, okay.
Too far.
Okay, too far.
Too far.
But then you got that situation. And then she done brought her friend Angel on there, the dancer, stripper, nurse.
Well, she a nurse now.
I don't know. But you see how we are black and we harshly critiquing the black shows?
That's why I said too far. This is too far now. This is too far.
Because the other shows, they be on drugs.
Too far now.
They be on drugs. They be having pills on top of pills on top of pills on top of alcohol. And you could tell when they is wasted. And then the producers and editors try to like buff it up. Like how we be seeing Andy on the shows drunk. Hosting the shows drunk and high. Crazy. Yeah. We don't want to harshly criticize our black shows. No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it very much. God. So that's, you know, I just think that the two networks or the three networks is just different. I think all of them are trash TV, but I think we're still going to tune in. We're still going to tune in because for me it's escapism, is watching people make bad choices. I mean, you know, that's the crash out. And it's entertaining. The crash out is entertaining. That's why I'm going to keep watching Bravo. All the Bravo shows I watch. I'm going to keep tuning in. I can't wait till we get a Housewives of Philly. That's going to be sick.
I don't even know. Yeah.
That's going to be sick. I need to be casted on that show. I need to be casted on that show so that I can show them what black excellence really looks like in a marriage. Don't you think? You looking at me like what I'm saying is not.
You want to be casted on reality TV?
Child, my whole life been in reality TV. Kaz, we should have been had cameras up in here. We should have been had cameras up in here. We would have been millionaires.
A lot of money.
Are you kidding me? with the sisters, the cousins, all of that. Girl, when it was going down, girl, we had a gold mine. Gold mine. What?
I'm crying. I
What?
cannot.
We got some of everything in our family.
You struck gold.
Extended family, yes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Just imagine we would have had cameras up in here. Lit.
Yeah, that's true.
Lit. And you know your dad is a comedian, low-key.
We would be canceled.
When he gets started, hollering on the floor.
Wait, okay, so now I got a question regarding that cancel culture, right?
Oh my goodness.
Do you think that applies to reality? Because, like, I know, what was that show? Was it Vanderpump Rules with Tom and Ariana and all? Cancel culture for reality TV is non-existent.
No, I don't think so.
It's non-existent. It's
Stassi
non-existent.
got canceled. She didn't come back. That's not true.
You think she didn't come back because she got canceled though?
Yeah, because it was too embarrassing.
Because she did a cameo.
Yeah, but that shows the reach of Vanderpump. Because Vanderpump was like her madame, whatever. Vanderpump is the madam of those people. And she got canceled off the season, but she was able to make a cameo, but she wasn't a season holder.
Right, but that's just like Tom. Tom got canceled, but he was still on the show.
No, Tom got canceled. Tom, they was done. After the last thing that they did, what I'm saying is that they was allowed grace, and then canceled.
Right.
It's like they did this, and this, and now they was canceled because everything like piled up.
Right.
But on the black shows, if you say one thing that is considered, you gonna get dragged to hell and back.
Yeah, but we don't cancel. We'll drag you.
Yeah,
but it's no cancel.
But it's like no cancel.
It's no cancel. You'll get dragged, but
that's why I don't understand. You canceling people for people to have their own opinion about something. Everybody's not going to agree on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to cancel somebody is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. To cancel somebody is crazy. But also, at the same time, I know plenty of people that should not get the support that they get. I mean, and that's my version of cancel. Like, you cancel. I will not be tuning in to you.
Oh, yeah. But that's me personally. Yeah, me personally. I'm not going to force nobody else to be like, oh, this person is canceled. You can be listening to them. You can be watching them, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, people be going hard about that.
Real hard.
They be going hard.
They be emotionally invested in these people that they think that they know.
No, and they don't even know them.
But you don't know them. This is edited. Everything is edited. Everything is edited. It's not real.
Right.
Meaning in a sense.
But that's why I say with reality TV, you just have to be immersed in the moment. And then when you go back to real life, you know, it's like back to real life now. No, that's not, you know.
I agree.
Like, that's not real.
But I just think now that TV and Zeus Network, they have such a huge impact on the culture and the kids today that it's bothersome to me. It's bothersome to me because I see that it's not just entertaining for the young people. Like, they take it in and internalize it and think that this is how
that's
they should
a kid
behave.
Period though. A kid takes in everything that they see.
Right.
That's just like when Real Housewives of Atlanta was out.
Yeah.
People was taking that in, saying, who gonna check me, Bill? It's like you pick up on things, yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
She by Sheree.
She by Sheree.
Autumn, spring, fall. It was in Kohl's.
Oh, it was?
Somebody took a video on TikTok and they had the clothes in Kohl's.
Oh, for real? Was it cute?
No. You gonna say was it cute?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
It's in Kohl's.
I want to see them all win. What's wrong with Kohl's? I never shopped there, but I think they give you bucks, Kohl bucks and stuff.
Okay, well then she making money.
Period. That's all we want. We want to see them all win.
Period.
Get your coins.
She by Sheree.
Yes, I was trying to, you know, support it online, but I guess the site was down. I don't know.
You're a troll. Like, she's trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm so serious.
Oh my God.
I think the site was down. We couldn't even do it.
I
couldn't even support. No, but I'm supporting all the reality shows. I want them to do well. I just think that the owners of these networks have a responsibility, and they should take that more in consideration when they producing and putting out these shows. Because kids are internalizing it and acting it out in real life, and that's having a huge impact on our culture. And I wonder if it's impacting white culture too with the drugs and stuff. Like, because they see them 30, 31, 32 on this show, like still a kid, going in and out of rehab, popping pills, taking alcohol. I wonder if that is impacting their young kids as well. And I want to say yes, probably, right? But we don't get the data, the statistics on that.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you was talking about the people of the networks have a responsibility, do you think when somebody does come out with a network that is represented in a positive light, that it is going to get watched though?
That's what I don't know. Well, you know, you got on TV.
Because like I'm trying to think of what shows.
TV, they have positive.
What shows on there do they got?
What do I watch on? The First Time Home Buyers. I watched that. I liked it. It was like the black girl on there. She was helping first time home buyers look for a house and buy houses. The only critique that I had was that all the houses she was showing was.
Okay.
But it's a first time home buyer show on the OWN network. I watched that. I'm trying to think what other black shows that's on there that I watch. Oprah shows. Oprah had a whole episode on what we talked about with the parents, the kids detaching from the parents. She had like a whole episode about that. Oprah did. Oh,
I'm talking about like
Fix My Life.
Yeah, but that was drama too. What I'm saying is a show
it was
that
helping. It was drama, but it was her helping the families like fix their drama.
Okay.
You know, because drama is drama, like we know that's a real thing. But how they show it is like, how can we improve? How can we make better? Not like to continue it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where the other networks is like to continue.
But Ayanla doesn't play anymore.
I know, but I heard she was coming back out with a new show. A new thing.
I don't know, but I'm assuming that it stopped playing because it wasn't getting enough views.
You think so?
I mean, what is the other reason that it would be canceled?
I don't know. Well, that's why. No views.
But that's what I'm saying. So, when you think about it from that perspective...
Yeah, systematically,
is this intentional? I'm talking about the people. The people have to tune in to watch it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like a cycle, but you got to know it's starting up here. Systematically. It's like whatever they pumping out, then that's what we tuning into.
Right, but I'm saying if somebody does come out with something positive, somebody up here does come out with something positive, us as the people, we still have to pick it up.
Yeah, we got to support it.
We have to pick it up and support it. Do you think that it would be supported? That's what I'm saying.
I do. Because I want to see. I watch those kind of shows. I do. I like them. I don't know if it's going to be supported in the masses that the drama is supported.
Right.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I like the positive shows. I like those shows.
Okay. You would support it, but we don't know about the masses.
Yeah, we don't know. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing like with music. Like, we know music influences our kids, but I like trash music. I'm sorry. I like rap. Hip-hop, all of that. But that's a whole nother thing, because we can get into the Philly drill scene. Oof, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we talked about reality TV, Bravo, and Zeus, and Zeus Network, now that's TV Network, we have to say, at what cost? Like, why is other people's dysfunction relaxing? I know for me, I said it's escapism.
Well, that's what you said. You said it's relaxing for you.
It is.
Yeah.
It's escapism, and I would say that it's like
I don't think that's relaxing. I think that it's entertaining.
No, for me,
it keeps me on the edge of my seat. That's not relaxing to me.
For me, it's relaxing because they crashing out, and I had to be so poised throughout my day. Like, you know, it's like I'm making decisions left and right, working with all these people, and when I come in, I like to put that on because I ain't got to think at all. They on there, they making all these decisions, crashing out. It's like junk food. I like it.
Yeah.
I get to pick sides. I get to have an opinion without a consequence. What do you think?
I just think it's all for entertainment, and you should just tune in when you tune in and clock out when you clock out.
Well, that's it. That's a wrap. I'll still be tuning in, and so will you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Chicken Butter Ring.
Real talk, 2 generations, nothing off the table.